Hello and welcome to Cali Legends Media. Okay, before I get started, I just wanted to say thank you to all of the subscribers. I appreciate you very, very much. All of you who are active in the comment section, and also those of you that never forget to hit that like button. We really appreciate it as content creators. They're important to us, and it's a way to support the channel without it costing anything. Okay, so this video right here is a reaction video regarding the Bulldogs, okay? So I did a little video about the Bulldogs and them getting rushed on these yards, and the fact that they had an opportunity to be a part of this end to hostilities, and how they refused to be a part of it and later changed their mind and even asked if they could try to come on the yard and try to program with the GP population. They were shot down. They had their chance. They were given their opportunity. And when there was work to be put in to make things happen, they refused to be a part of it, okay? That being said, I guess this content creator decides to make a video comparing the Bulldogs to Maravilla, okay? Saying that they're like the Maravilla of the Norte. Look, I know dudes, even though he's not from nowhere, he's not welcome anywhere in his body or whatever his case is, I don't know, I don't care. But just the fact that he would mention something like that without even knowing the facts on the relationship between the two most powerful raza organizations and Maravilla. Much different than anything that the Bulldogs went through, okay? The Bulldogs is a whole different story, whole different trip. So you can't align just anybody who gets a green light, anybody who doesn't want to pay taxes for whatever reason. You know, you can't align them with Maravilla, okay? And I know that this guy knows this, but Maravilla was very much involved with the beginning of these two organizations, both organizations, some for the North, some from the South, okay? And this was in the inception of these two organizations, okay? So that alone doesn't include the Bulldogs or anything they've done regarding this situation that they're in now, okay? Besides that, I think in his video, he mentions that in the 90s, that Maravilla was this and doing that. And look, Maravilla has had a love-hate relationship with these organizations from the 60s. All right. And still all through the years, there have been people that have participated, gotten close, put in work, and even have become members of these organizations. It's, so you can't compare. There's no comparison, okay? I don't know. I thinking that he did this because I did a video and I said what I said in my video regarding the Bulldogs and their opportunity to go to GP and how now they're probably not feeling too good about the decision they make, because now, well, I don't know, now that things are getting changed up again and they're taking out this that new program and going back to the old school program, let's see what happens. They're going to probably have SNY and PCRs and all that. I don't know. It's too early in the game. But just the fact that homeboy had the audacity to come out and make that comparison, I got to admit it, I felt some sort of way because it's not true. You know what I'm saying? Maravilla has been in the mix in all kinds of different ways. And yes, there has been homeboys, all the Maravillosos, who and even then, them vatos were having this relationship that was good enough for them to be on the yard for many years. It wasn't until in the 90s that they became unwelcome on the yard and they started getting removed off the yards, and not by the administration. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into all that political stuff, but I just want to say that what this guy said was wrong. You can't compare the Bulldogs just because they're going against the grain with Maravilla. Maravilla had different people feeling different ways, and it was all good because we don't have shot callers. Okay, there's nobody that could tell us, no, we're gonna join this car and we're gonna run this way and this is gonna be us. You know, everybody could make up their own minds and go the direction they want to go. They want to sign up, that's on them. You know what I mean? They want to go with the north, that's on them. They want to go with the south, that's on them. I've had homeboys from Maravia that were part of the northern faction, and I have homeboys that were a part of the southern faction. You know, so you can't. There's no Bulldogs. How are the Bulldogs anything like Maravilla? You know, maybe the color of their skin. You know, it's a different deal. You know, and whatever was happening in the '90s that we got a green light, it has nothing to do with why the Bulldogs have a green light or had a green light or why it's on site with them vatos. You know what I mean? Totally different thing. And through it all, and even today, you'll find Maravilla on the main line. That's where our homies go. They go on the main line. You know? So, I don't know. Do the Bulldogs go on the main line? I don't think so. You know what I mean? You know? So, come on, man. You know, I know you got a love for the North, and you got homeboys that are Bulldogs and stuff, and that's all good. I got nothing against the Bulldogs. All I'm saying is you can't compare them to the guys from Maravilla. Just because we had a love-hate relationship with these vatos, you guys just got a straight hate relationship. You know, them vatos from the Bulldogs, they're just assed out, 110%. You know, there's a lot of homies from the South that know how the way the vatos from Maravilla get down and how they carry themselves in the joint. You know, it's really not important in the entire scheme of things. There's more important things to worry about than that petty ass shit. Comparing Maravilla with Bulldogs and all that, there's more important things to talk about. The only reason why I brought it up was because what's that guy's name from the one that was a lieutenant? His name skips my mind right now. But in his interview, they used a clip showing them go on the yard and getting smashed. You know, that was all they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they want to be like that. They want to act like that. You know, I'm not gonna take nothing away from them. They can do their thing. But don't compare them with us. They're nothing like us. You know, we're totally a whole different breed and different kinds of funk. And there's things you don't even know. You shouldn't even speak on it. You want to go ahead. You want to be wrong. You want to put out fake news. Pues dale gas. But I probably will come up from behind and straighten things out. Anyway, this is my video, people, for today. I just wanted to clear things up as far as that video went because... look, don't get me wrong. The guy who made the video, I have nothing against him. You know, I gave him his flowers when they were due. But if he says something that's not correct and I react to it, I'm going to point it out because it is what it is. You know, we got to really know, especially if it involves my neighborhood, you know, and I call it my neighborhood. It's where I grew up. And these are my people first, you know. So, I don't know how well you know the Bulldogs, but you don't know Maravilla as well as you think. So, just saying, you were wrong. It's all good. You made a mistake. You could call it what you want, but it's fake news. Anyways, people, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you got some information from this that you could kind of digest and kind of figure out and see through the smoke screen. If you been involved with anything through the years, you know that those comments weren't true in any way, shape, or form, you know. Anyways, thanks for watching. God bless you. God bless your family. And stay free, people. Stay out from behind those walls. from behind those bars, so that you don't have to get caught up in these politics and all this crazy shit that could get you hurt. Could even lose your life behind. So stay free, people. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on my next video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you very much.